Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Next case is cause number 331340. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Eric Serafian Atwood. Mr. Atwood, is that your full name?
Yes.
Mr. Atwood, would you please raise your right hand? I can't, could you read it? I can't see it. Mr. Atwood, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
You may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Atwood? Mr. Atwood, how are you doing?
Oh, not good at all.
Okay, I mean, is it an illness that you have?
No,
That
sir.
needs
No,
medical
sir, not
care?
illness, just agitated that I'm in here behind the charge that I already didn't dealt with.
Okay, let me ask you this here. This is, now you've been, okay, this is cause number 331340. The case is styled Eric Serafian Atwood. Mr. Atwood is represented by his attorney, Mr. Joe Vasquez. Mr. Vasquez, are you waiving a record in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Atwood, I have before me an information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. This information alleges that on or about October 18th of 2021, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest, search of transportation. Mr. Atwood, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. Atwood, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Atwood, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. It's also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. On page 2 of this document, hold on a minute. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials AA that are on a line next to a box that's checked nolo contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2, on page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Did you also sign this document?
I don't see the document in front of me, so I don't understand.
Okay, look on the monitor. Is this your signature?
They got a little white little check on the monitor, but yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Okay, is that your?
They got a little white little thing on them. I can't really.
I got it.
Yes, ma'am.
What white thing? Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, let me go back. Okay, now, on page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials AA that's on a line that's next to a box that's checked nolo contendere, which means no contest. I can't see. Do you see the AA on this document?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, on the next page, page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now on the next document, this document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And do you recognize this document?
I don't recognize it, but
Let me see, okay. Is this your signature
Yes, sir.
on the bottom of this document?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are two boxes that's checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
So no right to what?
This
Come back on charge or whatever?
Now listen to me. This first line states that this is a plea bargain case. In essence, you and the state has agreed to a plea bargain. And because of that, you have no right of appeal. You can't appeal this case. Do you understand that?
Okay.
And the next box check states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you are giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, did you sign a document out there on paper that is titled Discovery Certification?
I guess, yeah, I just signed one, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Atwood, before you signed and initialed all of these documents, the documents on the tablet, the document on paper, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Not yet, and no. I mean, they didn't read like everything.
That's what we looked at yesterday.
So,
Okay,
That's what we looked at yesterday.
yeah.
so let me ask you this question again. So the documents that have your signature on it and your initials on it, did your attorney go over those documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything that he went over?
Yes, sir.
Now, is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Atwood, are you a citizen of the United States?
Of course.
State. I have before me State's Exhibit number 1 and State's Exhibit number 2, the probable cause affidavit that is in the court's file. State, you like to offer States 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states 1 and states 2.
Any objections?
No objections to 1 or 2, Your Honor.
No objections. States Exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted. Now, Mr. Vasquez, you have advised. Hold on a minute. I see.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let me